get to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Going to be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. That was a third and full 10 yards.
We could see that play happen, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. For a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 18. Oh, what a move. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Off the option, here's Henry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Fields going to keep it once more. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains there for 14 yards and another first. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Adam Thielen from 3 yards out, and the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it? It does.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Just what you want on a 1st down run. 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all all day long to get out here and take off.
4 yards for him on the ground so far. A great start to this divisional round contest.
They came into this game saying it was important to set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Again, it's Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Let's get that touch.
2nd down and goal. Fields. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11.
Fields now to throw.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
So they get the turnover in cross territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now, think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start by running the option to the right. Able to avoid him.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Henry up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Double toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is now 24. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell guys, dress for the weather and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
Here's 2nd and 8. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught by Tate. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
He'll start with a give to Henry to about the 33-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Fields on 1st down.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Fields.
That's complete to the tight end, Akins.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
second down. Here's Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Fields.
And that is incomplete. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He completes it to Tate.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They're going to look to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tate.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They'll look to throw again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown.
Well, Charles, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. And flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Tucker with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Inside handoff here to Ricard. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Fields. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Fields. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Another carry for the fullback, Ricard.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
He'll look to throw.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Out of the gun now on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting on this. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Back to throw. Fields. Open man. That's Devontae Smith.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now Fields.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Carlos Dunlap, his 2nd sack of the night.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. On the give, this is their fullback. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And he continues to be under constant pressure. These sacks are starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At the 45. And a busy night for Henry continues.
To about the 48-yard line.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From just shy of midfield, Fields out to the left. He's got his tight end, Akins.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On 1st down, Fields.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Again, Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fields now to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Fields.
Touchdown!
Devontae Smith.
28 yards.
And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Tucker now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A big sack. He couldn't get away. Will wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll bring him down here at about the 22-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Patrick Mahomes, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners, and they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Bears, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Now it's Fields. This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
That's complete to the tight end, Akins.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Grabbing the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense. It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On 3rd down, Henry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to the fullback on the dive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Arizona not ready yet today. Because big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Fields. Complete. It's Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Fields on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Here's Ricard. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Second and 1. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd, and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Fields going to keep it once more. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Nick Bosa drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. And they'll give this to Ricard.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brainer to think I give it to my fullback and I pick it up.
You would think a no-brainer, but that time able to hit him for a loss.
Yeah, definitely was not a gimme, was it?
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Again, it's Ricard, the fullback.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Left with no option here but to throw it away. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete.
And he is going to have the Niners 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Patrick Ricard.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
Extra point up and through by Myers as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
from the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
Henry again on 2nd down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action. It's Fields.
They'll roll him out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing for Montgomery. He's got him on the out route.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
2nd and 2. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw here. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And they will score. It's a goes for the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chicago offense set to get started. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Again, it's Henry.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down.
This pass complete to Reynolds.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, Barbara, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Henry up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and he missed it. It's no good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now left side on the swing pass. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completion.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And
it's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stats to a man's. Not salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for. If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause, hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.